You know, hoverboards, one of the season's hottest gifts this year, literally. I mean that in all seriousness. The popular present reportedly burst into flames in at least 10 different states at this point, and the Consumer Product Safety Commission now working overtime to figure out why this has happened. And here to help us explain more about hoverboards and why they're so dangerous is Landy Smith's managing partner, Gary Lesser. Thank you for stopping by. And you're seeing these everywhere, and then now you're seeing news stories in pretty much every market in the country that these things are starting to go up in flames and that there's problems. Why do you think they're so dangerous?
Well, hoverboards, great misleading marketing term. The actual correct term is self-balancing scooter, which doesn't sound as much fun. They're going up in flames and they're exploding for two reasons. Number one, they're being mass-produced to meet this tremendous demand. They've sensed that this is a popular item and they're making them without correct controls. The other issue is, so the lithium-ion batteries, which are occasionally going to catch fire on a cell phone or a laptop, will do so more commonly on a hoverboard that's crashing into walls. The defective or not safe design is just going to be more prone to catching fire or exploding.
So the contact is actually a factor here when it comes to that lithium battery perhaps overheating and then bursting into flames.
Yeah, they're looking at these products closely. Amazon is not carrying many brands. Overstock.com is not carrying them at all. And what we're seeing is they're made so poorly that a few good collisions, overcharging, it's a bad result with an explosion or a fire.
Is there a class action lawsuit on the way on this, or lawsuits popping up across the country?
So there are no class action lawsuits yet. Individual lawsuits are starting to get filed. I think we're going to see a lot more lawsuits being filed in the months ahead.
Well, a lot of parents, people may have already purchased these and putting it under the tree right now as we speak. What would you recommend if you do get one of these?
Well, you have two choices. You can either ride it out and let your child open the hoverboard, or you can do what I would recommend, which is yank it from under the tree, save your receipt, and maybe save your child from a bad accident with an explosion or a fire. Or if you go to Google and you YouTube and you put in the search term hoverboard wipeout, there are thousands and thousands of videos and millions of comments of hoverboard users wiping out on public streets and really being injured.
Not just bursting into flames, but actually having accidents.
They're going out on hills without pads and helmets and just wiping out terribly.
All right, maybe back to the drawing board for China on the product, huh?
I think you should save your receipt and try to substitute in another gift if you can get it done.
All right, Gary Lesser, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Stephanie, back to you.
Great information. Thank you, guys.